the experience that I've had through heading this cohort, I've seen young creatives be equipped with skills that make them thrive, that help them become entrepreneurs, that are helping them move their creative business to a higher level. And with SoCreative Africa, I learned to brand myself, build a team, and also pitch my music to the world. Now I'm booking across Zimbabwe and also collaborating with other creatives.
Personal experience when I did the course. So one thing that I had to learn was managing my time. This course is very intensive, and one thing that I realized when I started was if I don't plan my time and if I don't set aside time deliberately, then I was going to struggle. So that was my personal experience. It taught me to be a bit more organized. So in as much as I have other work to do, but it was important for me to manage my time. And one thing that I really liked about it was having the leaderboard. That way you can also see where you are vis-a-vis other participants, and that gives you a push. And that's something that I told myself I have to be in the top two, if not at the top. So it gives you that silent push to want to always make time for the programs.
Personally, honestly speaking, I had never really viewed myself as a creative. When I first heard about this, I thought, you know what, maybe it may not be for me. You know, I'm a graphic designer, yes, but I never really viewed myself as a creative because I had never really thought of what I did as a business. So I thought, you know what, maybe this may not be for me. Let me just continue doing my little things. But when I interacted with it seriously this time, I realized that there is so much to the creative economy. There's so much that can be done within the creative space, and that graphics has so much potential in that space, especially with the struggles in our communities and whatever, and the messaging that actually can tell stories. So I really, really was intrigued, and it was not an easy one because it's got so much information, but at the same time it provides such a platform to reflect, not just to learn, but also reflect, and then see how some of the things that have been spoken of can be applied.
One of those things where you work in an industry for so long, you start to think you know enough. But my experience with SoCreative, I think there's a lot of it's stuff that you already know, but within the context of the art sector. And so that makes it very specific, and it makes you able to tackle certain art-specific nuances that if you were to learn the concept anywhere else, it's not as specific to that particular sector. So I definitely appreciated how it builds solutions, and it tackles and offers, lessons on things that are specific to the art sector, and also specific to the kind of economy that we're in, very unstable and one where financial resources are not always very, readily available. And so it kind of gives you ways to maneuver. How do you operate? How do you function outside of direct cash injection? Or how do you grow the little financial resources that you have in order to, upskill yourself and your programs and your projects and your talent as well?
There was this one that really changed my thinking and my mindset, was when it said that if you don't post, that's false humility. I'd been one of those people that actually are not visible on social media, and I always rely on referrals. And to me, it made so much of an impact to the way that I've been doing my business, because I always thought, I don't need to post. Oh, it's for content creators. And I didn't look at it as a way of growing my business. So that really impacted and changed how I thought about it.
So through the SoCreative eLearning course, I've learned to treat my music production as a business, implementing financial record keeping, exploring collaboration as well as exploring monetization. So thank you, British Council, Magitare Africa, for the opportunity to learn and expand. Thank you.